Okay, let's see what we have here. We got some holes there. This brace needs to be fixed. I've got holes in the floor there. I got this brace to fix. Rockers and inner rockers. And I believe there's a hole there, right there. There's a hole there, right there, and there. That needs to be fixed. And this one, basically all the support underneath here is really bad. There, a hole here, a hole here. It's not everywhere. It looks bad now. It always is going to look bad now until you take the time to clean it. You gotta clean all this tar off. Oh no, sirens. Dustless sandblast. It's a huge mess. Mess. That. It was a mess. The first thing I gotta do to this here is get it all cleaned up. And you heat it up a little bit and you scrape. You heat it up a little bit and you scrape. To get all this here scraped and scraped. I'm going to wait with this here side. I'm going to be a little bit more cautious so I don't warp the metal on the quarter panel. So I've done a lot of scraping so far. I'll tell you, it's much easier to work fixing things when you're not dealing with all this crud to work around. Where do we start? Looky here. We've got lots of area to fix. We'll just show you.
We have here that's gone. That's totally gone. That little brace there. We've got this brace gone. We've got this. Oh, no, gone. Another brace gone. Down here. Gone. Another gone. Oh yeah, we've got one that's good. Good job. Oh, that one's gone. We got holes in the floor. We got holes in the floor. Holes in the floor there. And down there. Hole in the floor. Hole in the floor. Right there. This here inner rocker gone. That's toast. That needs to get out of there. We've got a hole all the way through. The rocker right there.
This is kind of complex. It's complex. You gotta think things through here. What do I fix first on this? Everything needs to be fixed, but if I don't fix it in the right way, I will make it hard for myself. What I've done already so far is I've taken out this inner rocker panel on this side. So the next thing I'm gonna do is take out this inner rocker. Let's look at these rockers. This is all rusty. This is pretty bad. This rotisserie, this works awesome. How do you decide what to fix? You know, do I start down here and fix that hole there? Or do I fix that? There's no right or wrong way to go about this, but you do have to kind of think about, okay, if I start cutting something apart, will it affect something else? I could just cut out that part and make a patch. I got holes here, so maybe out of that panel, I cut out that and patch it, but I've got all this that's bad. All that is bad. I got a piece there, I got a piece here, and I got a piece there, and then I got a piece here. Cut the whole thing out. Because by the time you weld around here, weld around there, weld around there, weld all the way across here, you've got more weld than if you just weld it across there, weld it up through here, and then these are just spot welded in, and that's just spot welded in. Now here, I have a panel for this whole section, which is right there. This piece, cut here, cut underneath this here brace piece, and cut here, and that's my patch panel. The rest of it's fine, dead solid. I don't need to cut that out, because just because I have all of it to do, I don't need all that there. I'm just going to then do that part right there. Every car is different, so you might not have all this rusted out areas in your car. I've already got one inner rocker out. My next thing to do is I'm going to take this inner rocker out.
Take your time because you don't want to wreck what you're trying to save. So, cut off. Pretty rusty in here. There we go. Okay, so now we're gonna work on this little piece. Give it a little snip here. I'm gonna grind where those spot welds are.
These work really, really good. Just be careful. They can do a lot of damage. Take your time.
Gotta take your time, especially when you want to save something behind this here stuff. Don't make more work for yourself if you can help it. back and forth between tools. There we go. Right there. Slice that in half. There we go. Let's get this piece off. It's in my way. This way. Cutting action there. Okay. Right now, can use that here. Nice and easy. There. I'll have to sweep up. I took out this outer wheel well. I knew there was a hole here. There was another hole here. When I took this apart, I left part of it. on, because it's connected to the rocker and it's keeping this rocker panel from flopping around. So I left that there to help keep things structurally sound. I'm gonna fix this hole now next, after I weld that. How do I fix that? It's got a curve, and then it's curved this way. I restored one of these already, and I saved the old panel from the last car. I'll be able to make a patch panel out of this to fix that hole right there. So whenever you're restoring a car, cut out some metal, save it. That spot. I got that spot done. First things first, I got this little bump there. Instead of grinding it off, I gotta cut that out because it's in my way. We're gonna use this old wheel well here for a patch. I'm going to just hack all this off. Here's my piece I cut out. So now I need to fit this. So I gotta do some shrinking, pounding, whatever I need to do, get this to fit. We have to stretch it here, stretch it up here to give this a more of a curve. So I don't have to go back and forth to see if it fits. I took a measurement of the curve so I can see where my curve is at. And you see the gap there. That's how much I need to put into this curve. Stretch. Still got a rock. Better. Right there. I am there. Okay, let's see how it fits. Okay, I got much better fit. Got my curve pretty well, but it's up. It's raised up here. So I need to tweak that before I cut that out. Here we go. Looks good. How did I do that? Well, let me show you. Let's see. So this is what I did. Is for an anvil, vise, took this piece, till it was flat. Okay, this shows what I'm going to cut. Inside the tape, I'm going to cut out this bad spot. I use a tin snip to cut this bottom part. Red snips to go this way, green snips to go this way. Now I'll take the tape off, I'll take a file and file my edges. Okay, I got a magnet to hold that in place, and from the inside I will mark where I need to cut this patch panel. Okay, here's my patch. So take a Sharpie and we'll I'm also going to take a scribe and scribe. Okay, now I'll cut that out. I see my scribe line there. I will actually cut at the scribe line. Here it is. Let's see, it's gonna go right. I got tape behind so it doesn't fall through. This panel goes right where that dark mark is, so all of my welding here, that'll all get kind of covered up when that panel gets put over top. Let's replace this panel here. I was going to where my line is here, cut out that, leaving an edge here and leaving an edge here. So I was going to weld that in, but then I discovered, hey, I got some rust on the bottom here. The bottom of that is pretty bad. I may as well replace the rockers and this. I wasn't going to, but being that I'm going to do all of this, that panel then will match that panel. So I cut out that. I left a little corner and and I cut out the end because I want to keep this factory edge here. We'll get to that later. I've got it clamped up to the new rocker just to see how it fits. This will be used for other panelage. I can't fix that now because this goes over that. So this has to go on before that. I can't fix this yet until, oh, I got a hole here so I can start on it. Which led me to another problem. I noticed, well, this looks kind of, focus. This looks kind of bad in there. It looks like there's a hole in there. That's not good. So cut part of this out to see what's going on. Discovered, well, this is really bad here. That all needs to be fixed. Really, really bad. So now, after going this far, I decided, okay, I'm going to take this whole panel off so I can get in there and make sure everything is good, re-seam all the joints, get that all nicely epoxy primered in there, get this fixed up, and then put on a new cap. Oh, by the way, if you haven't wondered, this rotisserie is from this company right there, and it is awesome to use this to fix all this stuff. So I got this roughed out. I got this here. I gotta fix some holes here. I gotta fix that. So at the time when I take this rocker off, I will weld in a new piece of metal for here. This actually ties up and goes up here, but in order to put a new one of these on, I'd have to take this off, and this here is fine. It's not rusted through, it just needs to be cleaned up a little bit. That can stay. I'll fix that. can weld a new piece from the inside. We'll get to that later. Everything that I was going to do is going to have to wait. I got to make a template for this before I start hacking that out. There's a little dome here so that the shaft of the bolt doesn't hit the metal. And then after I take that off and get this off and those bolts off, and hopefully this door stays put, then I may have to take the whole hinge off so I can get in here from the back side or the inside, other side. That's what I have to fix now. I can't do anything else. I can't do none of that. I can't do anything on the other side because I've already got a hole here. That's what I have to fix next. And as you fix these cars, it sometimes gives you more things to fix. So you have to then kind of, all right, change gears. And now this is my priority to get this fixed. Then I will go back and do this floor, get that buttoned up. I will probably make a video on how I get this all fixed up, for sure, okay? Alrighty.